Build a multicultural learning community founded on academic excellence from which all partners in the educational process emerge, prepared to contribute productively, responsibly, and ethically to California and the global community. Fort Ord has a long history of education, and as such had outcomes just like CSUMB has outcomes, only their outcomes were in fact very different. Some of their structures and styles of getting people to learn those outcomes were very similar to what CSUMB does, but their outcomes were very different. Their primary outcome was to take each individual young person and in a period of 8 weeks to 3 months, turn them into basically somebody willing to work within that group to go kill other people. So their primary outcome is to make you an effective killing unit in their structure. At Fort Ord, the group you bonded with was your troop, the people you started basic training with, and that was a very defined entity, a very defined group of people. At CSUMB, historically, that has been a bit more ambiguous. Interestingly, now CSUMB is starting to implement what they call a living learning cohort system, wherein a group of students will come in, be defined as a cohort, take some classes together, and live in a defined area of the dorm. So at CSUMB, our outcome is to make you aware of other people and aware of being open to different values and different nationalities and different abilities and different genders, where instead of making somebody who's different than you an other, we want to make you respectful of people who are different than you. And I think that's the primary attitude difference. And then, obviously our skills of outcomes are very different. You don't have to break down an M16 to finish your capstone. But we want you to do the math and the history and then, whatever your major is. So there's sort of defined outcomes at CSUMB, which are very distinct from military outcomes in terms of the skills. But in terms of the concepts, it's very, very similar. O positive. Ralph Gaudioso, Roman Catholic, A positive. Dennis G. Gillard, Evangelist.